It's Derek from New Element Studios. I know it's been a long time since I made a update on the Flash suit. I deeply apologize. You know, things happen. This video series was only supposed to be at least 3 months long. It ended up being a year. But as you can see, I've moved again and I'm graduating from college. I'm in San Francisco. I don't know what else to say, but I apologize. But episode 6, like I promised you guys, a lot has changed since the last video. But I have a mannequin now, so I can easily just show you the details and updates that I've done to the suit since the last video, or since the video 1. Not much more to say, but yeah, this suit is pretty much done. I'm done wearing it. It's been a year. It's already tearing. It's also signed by Sears. If you don't know, that's the actor that played Zoom. So a lot has happened since I've had this suit a year ago. Not much more to it. This is pretty much it. I'll make a full overview, the description of where you can get a suit like this, but not modified, obviously. Go over the details, what's on it, what has been changed, any alterations, some little stuff like that. And I hope you enjoy the video. All right, let's get to it. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the cowl, go from head to toe, and break down the suit of how I put it together, all in the course of 1 year. And if you notice, the mannequin head is small, doesn't fit the cowl, because the mannequin head is actually made a lot smaller than the average head size, so it may look like the cowl is big, but the cowl is at a regular head size. It's just the mannequin head that's really small. So this cowl is made of urethane rubber. It's made from an artist called Reeves. You can find him on Facebook or Instagram. He makes a lot of really cool helmets and masks and cowls, all that Batman, you know, all that, what is it, Black Panther, that's the newest one he made. A lot of different variations of masks. He likes Batman a lot, so you can find him on Instagram and Facebook. I think I'll put a link in the description too. These bolts, which I was going to replace myself because I have these printed bolts as well, and they're a little bit bigger. I was going to replace them, but these are also part of the cowl, and they bend too. They're plastic, so I think that's kind of better than the printed look, which is not bad either, but you know, it's more durable. It could take more, you know, hits than the printed. You know, the printed one will kind of like probably what do you call it? If it gets hit, it'll probably just come off, you know, with a budge or whatever. But yeah, the cowl is actually, the design is great. It's really good. There's just a couple problems with it. When you put it on, you can't hear. Well, you have like 50% hearing loss. 2, you sweat like crazy because there's no holes. And then 3, the way he sculpted it was like on a head bust. And I'm gonna show you right here. The head bust neck is so thick, so it just, you don't really get that Grant Gustin look. You have to alternate it like back here because it's made with Velcro. That's Velcro there, so you have to like cut it and take in more to get that more slim look. So it looks, the neck looks really thick just by default, so it has to be altered, but it still looks good, you know. It looks really thick here because the mannequin is so thin and skinny, but on an average person it looks pretty okay. But to get that actual Flash look, you have to cut the back and take it in. That's pretty much it. From the cowl, it's dope. I like it. It's the only one that's closest to it. Also, yeah, another thing, the neck. Grant Gustin on the show, he can move his neck in 360 motion. This, you cannot. You cannot move your neck left to right. You actually get that Michael Keaton Batman look where you have to like move your whole body to the left or to the right to look. That's one thing I didn't like, because it's really hard moving around. Like you want to talk, you want to move your neck, but you can't. But that's the only thing wrong. I think that's like the major thing wrong, that you don't have the option of moving your neck. It's all one piece. But it's okay. Moving on. So the when you do order it, you get the I don't have it anymore, but you get like the original red and orange bolt. It's made out of plastic too. I had to change that to the more season 2 look, which everyone should have by now. This was printed by a guy I know, Michael Rudy. I think his page is like Hero Complex. I'll put a link in the description for that too. And it's printed, that's a magnet. I used the same magnet that came with the suit and put it on the back of this. Gave it a paint job. When you do order this, it comes in 2 pieces, so it makes the paint job a lot cleaner. The original suit came with the zipper, but it broke off not too long ago at a Heroes and Villains Con in SoCal. But I use a pin now just to hold it. Been too lazy to fix it. Moving on. This part's highlighted with a fabric marker. Kind of gives it a little pop closer to the show. You see it in dark areas. Right there. Going all around. Complements the suit. Back here, I put 3D printed bolts. The original suit came with plastic bolts. I picked them off with a seam ripper and then printed these by Michael Rudy. Lovely job. It makes it look more realistic and more accurate to the show. That complements it. There's 4, 2 in the back, 2 in the front. It looks very more serious than the way it came before. If you get what it looks like, you can just go on my previous videos to see what it looked like. They were orange, kind of. These were painted gold to complement the suit. And they do not come off. These are glued with E6000 fabric glue. Very sharp. They don't bend. And they don't get in the way of the suit either. You know, much more better realistic approach. Second, that is the Teddy Zoom signature. Teddy Zoom is the guy that played Zoom. Yeah. I also did, let me see if I can show you the alternations I did. Zip this up. The suit comes with gloves, 2 gloves that look like this. They stop here, but I extended them because there's a lot of times when you're wearing the suit, the part of the gloves kind of falls out or reveals part of your skin. I didn't like that look, so I extended the base and just made more, so it looks better when you're wearing the suit. Like it's an infinite black that comes under here. I don't know, it's hard to explain here on a mannequin, but if you look at my Facebook, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's a better, cleaner look, you know, just extending the black areas on the gloves. Then here, this was made out of foam, I think 3mm foam, and one strip of another layer of foam to give it that look. This was a inspired idea by another friend of mine on Instagram. His is 3D printed, but I wanted to go for a different approach. I just felt like the 3D printed look wasn't really what I wanted on the suit. And it's pretty cool how you do it. You just, you know, make it out of foam, your shape, put a coating on it, paint it, and then you use the original belt buckle that comes with the suit as a kind of like a support for this. And then you just Velcro it like that. You know, it's really cool idea that he came up with, and thought it was pretty awesome. Thought it came out pretty good. If you notice, there's actually some ripping now. Like I said, this suit's about a year old, so it's, you know, it's getting old. Gotta put it away. But I think this is the ripping because of like maybe you know, the stress on the leather. You know, too much running maybe. And remember the first time it ripped was like right here. I had to put like glue and shit. And just these are just stress areas, but I don't wear it anymore, so it doesn't damage the suit. It's just it's getting old. It's an old suit. I had this like a year ago. Yeah, I extended on this side as well. Can't see it though, but I showed you on the other arm. Let me see. The shoes were I had an issue a while ago when I tried running in them. So and the shoes kind of separated from the actual soles. I think that's on like episode 3 or 4. I don't know. Shoes. I explained what happened, but how ironic. You can't really run in a flash suit. It just doesn't work. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's do another full review. This is on a mannequin, by the way, and the reason why that right leg looks like that because I have to support it, you know. So the shoe doesn't go in, but there's a part where it has to reach the mannequin's leg to support the whole suit. So it looks like that. And yeah. The Flash. This is my CW Flash replica suit. Best that I could do. So yeah, it's coming to an end. I appreciate everyone that's like waited so long. I apologize once again, but this is pretty much it. I've got other suit projects I'm working on. We'll try my best to get them uploaded on the channel. Please, if you really want to know how this looks like on me or just future projects, like I'm always uploading like every day on my other media sites, give me a follow on the Facebook or Instagram. You can stay updated with what I make. So I work a lot faster on those other websites than I do YouTube nowadays. YouTube just, I don't have that time, but I try to stay active as much as possible. Give me a follow, you know, just to stay updated with what I'm working on. I got a lot of projects coming up. I finished Black Panther Civil War. I finished the Amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield suit. Currently working on a Kid Flash from CW. And next year I will be making the DCEU Justice League Flash suit. So be aware of that. Follow the pages, keep updated, okay? Alright dudes, I'm out. I appreciate everyone that's taking the time to wait for this video. Love you guys, just keep it up, and any questions, just send it to me in a message or comments. Alright, later.